Hello, and welcome to Bet On It with Sam B and the Pigeon. Now you know me, I'm Sam B. But who's the Pigeon, you might ask? The Pigeon is a source that I have whenever I'm thinking of doing a bet on a football game or a basketball game or a prop bet or a boxing match. You know what? I actually have him on the line right now. Pigeon, why don't you check in? Tell him who you are. Tell him why we should listen to your bets.
Sam B, thanks for having me on. The Pigeon's been doing it for the past 5 years, specializing in NFL bets, college football bets, UFC bets, kind of around the board. In particular, last year in the NFL, I had a record of 53, 28, and 4, which is a 65.4% win percentage. And just looking to build on that this year and have your viewers win some money.
You know what, Pigeon? If you're telling me that if I bet with you every week, then I'm guaranteed money at the end of the year with that 65%. You're telling me that if I listen to your bets every week, just your football bets, that come the end of the year, we should be in the green quite a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
definitely. I was last year, and the people that followed me definitely were.
All right, well, I guess no further ado. Let's just get into this week's this week's NFL lines. What do you got? What do you got, Pigeon? Five bets this week?
Yeah, five bets. I'll give you a little reasoning for each bet, and bet responsibly and bet accordingly. First pick, I got the Atlanta Falcons at home laying 6 points to the Carolina Panthers. The handicap for this one's pretty easy in terms of the Falcons. They're coming off a longer week of practice than the Panthers because they played that Thursday night.
Right.
It's their home opener. Carolina did not look good offensively against a average, I'd say, Dallas team, and they were playing at home. I think the Falcons are just going to come out with that extra week of practice, have a better offense than they showed at Philadelphia, which is hard to play at to begin with. And I think they cover the 6 points. They win by a touchdown plus in this one.
Alrighty, I like that one. I'm actually right with you. I was not impressed at all by the Panthers win over Dallas last week. All right, I got nothing to say. I like that one. I might hop in that one with you. What's the next one?
All right, next one we got the Chargers going on the road, laying 7 points at the Buffalo Bills. Another one, we got the Bills. They're starting their rookie quarterback, Josh Allen. It's going to be his first career start. The Chargers got one of the better pass rushes in the NFL, so they're going to make life. They should make life hell for them. I do see concerns with the Chargers going from the West Coast, East Coast, playing an early game, but the Buffalo Bills are by far, in my opinion, the worst team in the NFL. And I think the Chargers, after losing their Week 1 game, kind of getting embarrassed at home by the Chiefs, I think they come out guns blazing and win by 10 plus in this one.
Oh man, alrighty. I hear a lot of buzz about this Chargers game this week, actually. So, all right, good to hear. Good to hear. Let's move right on. What's the next one?
Next one, we got the Dolphins at the Jets, getting 3 points. So I'll take the divisional underdog in this one on the road.
Oh my God.
The Jets played excellent on Monday night, and I had nothing bad to say about Sam Darnold. I actually myself am a big Sam Darnold fan, but if you look ahead, if you went back to last week around this time, and you looked ahead to the Week 2 lines, the look-ahead lines, Vegas gives out look-ahead lines for the next week. This game was supposed to be even. No point spread, even pickup. Mm-hmm. And to tell me that the Jets showed 3 points worth of improvement by beating the Lions, and the Dolphins showed no improvement by beating the Titans, I don't know. I think that's an overreaction. So I think this line's a little inflated, and that gives you value on it. And in any division game, they're usually low scoring, and the teams know each other pretty well. So getting 3 points in a division game where I already think the home team's overrated, I'll pick the 3 points with Miami.
I was very skeptical when you got going, but there's that logic. That's that Pigeon logic. Nothing gets past the Pigeon, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Next one, number 4.
The Giants. Another division game on the road, getting 3 points against the Cowboys. Kind of a piggyback on that Falcons pick. Dallas looked horrible. I mean, if it was either Ezekiel Elliott moving the ball up the field or nothing, because Dak Prescott has shown that he cannot really stretch the field. And, you know, I think I'm getting the better offense with the Giants and the better defense with the Giants. So with that case, seeing the 3-point line means they're about even teams, and I don't agree with that. I think I'm getting the better team with the Giants, better offense, better defense. I think they were a pick-6 away last week from covering against and winning outright against the Jaguars. They had a tip pass that went to a pick-6, so that kind of threw that game off. But I think the Giants are the better team. They're getting 3 points. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, so I'll give you as a bonus pick, I'd go under the 42 for the total on this game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, so low-scoring in division. I'm getting 3 points with a team I think is better. Give me the Giants +3.
Those are 2 picks that I was very skeptical of that you've talked me into. Okay, what's the last one? Last pick.
Last pick, we got Monday Night Football. The Bears laying 3 at home against the Seattle Seahawks. So I think Seattle, I think they're a pretty good team, but I think the situation for them right now is going to put them at a disadvantage against the Bears. The Bears are coming home after a very disappointing season opener against the Packers. I mean, I've been reading a bunch of tweets from the Bears players at how upset they are. So I think the Bears are going to have revenge on their mind after that horrible loss. Also, situationally or matchup-wise, Seattle's got one of the worst O-lines, and the Bears show that their pass rush is actually much, much improved just with the Khalil Mack and the Roquan Smith addition. So I think they're going to make hell for Russell Wilson, who got sacked, I think, 3 times solely just by Von Miller last week.
Right. And
Seattle's coming off of already one road game at Denver, which takes a lot out of you for a season opener, and they got to go on the road again to Chicago. I just think it sets them up to take an L here. And with Baldwin out and a weaker secondary, I think the Bears defense should thrive, and maybe Mitch Trubisky bounces back and shows a little more poise. So Bears -3.
My only question is, over under 25 seconds, Trubisky stays in the pocket all season.
Oh, I'd take the under on that one. If the first option isn't open, he's running right away.
Oh
I hope that they solidify that in practice this week, because he didn't look too good. When the plays were scripted, he looked excellent. So I'm hoping they script a couple more plays for him, but I think he'll be able to bounce back. I think Nagy was his first time coaching in the NFL for real too, so I think they're going to show improvements next week too.
Well, listen, you want to that all sounds good. How about real quick, just for the listeners, you go and just give me the names, all 5 of the winners and the line you're taking. So just the team you're taking.
All right.
The line.
All right, we got Falcons -6, Chargers -7, Dolphins +3, Giants +3, and Bears -3.
Alrighty, y'all heard the logic. You can choose to hop in or not, but the Pigeon is rarely wrong in these lines and these sports bets. So, you know, y'all are gonna learn to trust the Pigeon. So before you get out of here, I just got a couple of miscellaneous bets I want to run by you. I know the Canelo Triple G rematch is tonight. I know the shirt. Everyone's thinking Canelo might upset him, and because he's so fiery right now in the weigh-ins, but. You know, Triple G is still -160 to win this thing. Where do you fall on Triple G Canelo 2?
It's going to be a close fight. I think that there's a little bit of overreaction to the result people thought last time that Triple G won. I had it at about a 6-6. I had it as a real close fight, even though a lot of people had Golovkin winning. I think that the value on this is definitely on Canelo as an underdog, because I think it's going to be another pretty close to 50-50 fight. I think Canelo has the advantage in terms of the fight. It's been 1 year since they last fought, and that means Golovkin's 36 now, and Canelo's only 28. So I think that the age might play a factor later in the fight. If this fight goes the distance, I think he does favor Canelo Alvarez. So my official choice will be a very close fight. I'd say in terms of rounds, 115, 113 to Canelo.
Just to be devil's advocate here, I'm saying Triple G knocks him out in round 8 for no reason at all.
All right, that's fine.
We'd all love to see
that. If you bet that in Vegas, I mean, you'll get probably somewhere around plus 250 odds on that, something like that, just for the knockout.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay, before you get out of here, I have one rapid-fire multiple-choice question for you, all right? I want to do this every week, find one prop, and just intuition, you tell me what you're feeling, all right?
Okay. And no preparation for this one. Just off the top of my head. Let's go.
No prep. All right, here we go. What has better value right now for MVP in the NFL? 22-1 with Todd Gurley or 22-1 with Cam Newton? Where's the best money?
Todd Gurley, hands down. Cam Newton. I'm not high on Cam Newton. He threw for 170 yards last week against that average Cowboys defense, and that's the reason why I'm taking the Falcons this week. Todd Gurley is the number one person in his offense, and I mean, last year shows if he has anything near what he had last year, he'll be in the MVP running again. Cam Newton will have to have like a spectacular season that I think when he was MVP was set up a lot by his great defense, giving him great field position, and I don't think he's got that this year. No Kelvin Benjamin. His number one option, Greg Olson's injured. McCaffrey looks all right in the opener, but I just think that there's no chance that he has better odds than Todd Gurley.
Alrighty, there you go. Todd Gurley, 22-1. Pigeon says jump on it. Well,
yep.
Very successful first conversation, Pigeon. I really appreciate it. And remember, nothing gets past the Pigeon.
Nothing. Thank you, Sam B.
Absolutely.